All right. Here we go. Here we go. Smoking this honker of a cigar right now. There you go. What up? What up? Welcome to the ritual. Three Pete for me. Haven't done three in a row in a while. So trying to keep it a little bit more consistent. Stay hydrated. Man, this weekend has just been full of a bunch of junk food, man. Not necessarily a bad thing, but last weekend, same thing. A bunch of junk food, little big bag party or whatnot. So, and then yesterday we had a little family day. So, carne asada, all the good stuff. Little to no water, sodas, juices, coffee. So, it is what it is. Sunday, recover. Recover. How's everyone doing? What's everybody up to on this Sunday? This is gonna be a long ass cigar. What does this do? Andrea, let's do a healthy party next. I mean, that was my suggestion from the beginning. I was like, big bag party. I mean, I just wanted to go just so the kids could get together, but I wasn't a big fan of the let's stuff our face with junk food to have fun. Um, let's all go to the gym together. How's about that? Another one could be like a protein. Everyone brings their own protein. You could do that too. This is such a fucking big cigar. 1:30 already. I got 3 hours to smoke this. Well, less actually, because I have to be at work in 3 hours. Yeah, we can do that. I mean, I wouldn't say let's go on a hike because we have the kids. Um, but a little later, then yeah, we can start going on hikes together as a family. When the kids get a little older. Nothing too crazy either. Just like some smaller hikes, or we could just leave the kids behind and all go on a hike together. We go on runs together. I like going to what is it, Rocky Peak. Rocky Peak, you can do like a good amount of miles on in Rocky Peak. Even if you just run up the hike, that's a freaking workout. Obviously, we won't get there immediately, but we'll work our way up to that. And then we'll start adding miles on the run, start running eventually. But yeah, that'll all be fun stuff to do together while actually having some type of workout. Um, we can start once a week. We can start doing that like once a week, and then everyone can venture off into their own journeys from there. But we just keep it like one day a week of the family getting together and doing some type of activity that gets the blood flowing. It doesn't have to be working out, because I mean hiking is working out, but it's like you're outdoors. It's fun. It's like I mean, some people say it's fun. I enjoy hiking, so you're outside. You go with someone. You can socialize. A beautiful scenery usually, and you get a sense of accomplishment too. If you reach like the top, it's just like, oh hell yeah, and then you just get to go back down. You feel some type of reward. But it's also interesting too when you go on hikes. Like you'll see like you're at the bottom and you see like a hill. You're like, damn, I'm gonna go all the way up there. But then you reach up to that top and then you see that there's like a whole nother level of heights that you weren't able to see because that big mountain was in the way. But you reach the top of that mountain, which is kind of like also like in a weird way, not a weird way, but it's also like a metaphor in life. Where like, oh, you want to reach a goal and you end up reaching that goal, but you're doesn't mean you're done. There's like more mountains to climb once you reach a certain goal. It's never like, oh, okay, I reached the top of this mountain, I'm done. You could be done for that day, but there's still more work to be done. New mountains to climb, new heights to reach. So that's also why I kind of like hiking too, because it's just like a somewhat of a metaphor for life when you put in the physical into other attributes in your life. If that makes any sense. I know what I just said right there kind of fumbled, but you guys know what I mean. I want to get back into that because it is fun. The skinny journey in motion. I mean, you don't have to be skinny, like you could just be, because you don't want to go back to what you were before. You want to be better than what you were before. So like, even right now, you might not be happy with the way you look, right? You might say, oh, I'm the heaviest I've ever been. But also, you can not look back to like, oh, I want to get back to me being that skinny, like 125 pounds. You could go better than what you ever were before and be 135, 145, but look very healthy, look fit, look better than you ever did before. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a skinny journey. That's great. That's a great goal. But just aim to be fit, I guess. Especially now that we have kids. It's just like, one, you're setting a great example for your children. And then two, you'll probably live a healthier life, a longer and healthier life to see them actually grow up and for a longer time. Not like, oh, damn, our parents have diabetes. Um, because they just wanted to do big back parties and shit like that. So it's just the bigger picture of shit. I know it's fun doing like all those TikTok trends and shit like that, but there is like some cryptic stuff behind doing all that. And obviously if you see it online, it's trendy, but misery loves company. Just because everyone else is doing it doesn't mean we should. Just some food for thought. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? But I am happy for you. I am happy that you're doing I am happy that you're actually putting that in motion, putting your health and priority for your child. Even if it's for your child, you'll see that it's ultimately going to be for you, because that's how it starts. It starts with you, and then it'll trickle down to your family, your significant other, your child. So your child could be your motivation, but ultimately you have to have the love and respect for yourself to actually pull through with this journey, because it's not an easy journey. I mean, look at me. Like, even my parents called me fat yesterday, which is crazy, But my mom's all like, "Ay, mi pollito gordito," and I was like, "Damn, son, I'm looking like a potato, huh?" My dad said something too, but I forgot. Oh no, he didn't say anything. He physically just like tapped my belly, and I was like, "Okay, I see, I get it. This big ass cigar. Hey, don't start. Don't start. Bucky, stop. Is that ours? Hey, relax. Is that ours? Bruno. Get inside. Get inside. Bro, get inside. Vente. Well, this damn dog's have me running around like a circus clown. Give me 1 second, guys. Perfect. Now we can start, but not yet. Not yet. I gotta go put the dog inside. So, talk amongst yourself, Edgar. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for more people to get in here to actually kind of like start. I mean, my cousin's in here. Well, she was on Instagram. I don't know if she's on YouTube now or if she's just gone. But I was just talking to her kind of about like twiddle thumbs. Just talking to her about just like, I guess she's going on a weight loss journey and stuff like that. So nothing really cigar topic wise. But then again, neither is the ritual in general. I just kind of smoke a cigar while I talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. But I was kind of waiting for a little bit more people to show up. But hey, sometimes that's not the case, For the ritual, sometimes that's just not the case. It might just be 1 or 2 people. So the show must go on. So for this ritual, I kind of wanted to keep going. Yeah, thumbs up all the time. I kind of wanted to keep going with the trend of the Dunbarton stuff. I kind of want to go through all that stuff. I had a good experience last week with the Naka Tamales, so I've heard good things and bad things about this cigar. Dude, how? This is like a 7-inch, maybe? I don't know the dimensions on this, but it's probably a 7-inch. Yeah. Yeah, that's a 7 for sure. The Saka Khan. Have you had it? Have you not had it? Edgar, I'm speaking to you. Do you like it? Do you not like it? It's interesting. It's not bad though. I like this. I like this better than the red meat lovers. I feel like this is blended better than that. This is my first time trying this cigar too. There's the Papa Saka as well, but this is I wanted to go for the big one today. Pause. I'm like that as well, but I'm like that as well, but luckily for me, and I'm grateful for this, Peter at the Cigar Collective. Thank you, Peter at the Cigar Collective, for sending me the bomb that you did. It came with a lot of Dunbarton, you know, and I haven't even tried most of it. Like the Cinco Permisos, I haven't tried just because I don't know. I look at them and I'm just like, But that's why I got those cigars that he sent me so I can try them, you know, so I can try. And he gave me a lot of Dunbarton, so I got to go through it. And I was not hesitant, but I was kind of putting it off on the back burner because lately I've just been smoking some Habanos, you know, a lot of stuff from Habanos. But I was like, let me put a pause to that real quick. Let me just go back to why I kind of started this journey was to find out what I like, what I don't like. And obviously I found out what I like, but I was like, all right, I just stuck to that, you know? I just stuck to, I like Habanos. So I just stuck in that lane for a short amount of time. But I was like, all right, let me go back to discovering what else is out there. And so here we are, man. Here we are. JB. What's up, JB? L Boogie. Big L. What's good, bro? And good evening to you, Hero. Glad you can make it, brother. Glad you can make it. Thank you all for being here. Exactly, Edgar. That's what I mean. Yeah, expand my horizons. So yeah, I asked Edgar. He hasn't had this cigar. Has anyone else had this cigar? This is the Mi Querida Black Saka Khan by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust, blended by Steve Saka. I do believe this is a Connecticut broadleaf Maduro. Just assuming by Saka being Saka. And so far, in the first third, it's a nice blend. I'm not going to lie. It is a nice blend. Yeah, you get earth. But not like a mineral earth. There's a little bit of earth in there. It is present, but it's blended so well with a bunch of different notes. And I thought this was going to be a spicy cigar. It's not that spice forward at all, actually. It's present, but it's not. It doesn't kick your ass, you know. So it is a nice blend. Not my favorite. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but it's not completely on the far side of the mineral earth that Connecticut broadleaf usually is present with, you know? And I don't know much about the cigar, so I'm gonna look up what's up with this thing. Mi Querida Black Sakaka. First thing that pops up, half wheel. So what do we got here? We got USA Connecticut Broadleaf. That's the wrapper. Mexican San Andreas Negro binder. And then Dominican, Honduras, and Nicaraguan fillers. That's I didn't know that. That's interesting. Dominican, so you got fillers from the DR, Honduras, and Nicaragua. 7 1/4 by 54. So it's a big one. Churchill Extra. For around $16 MSRP. So a cigar this big retailing for $16 is not that shabby. I mean, I'd say that's a pretty good deal for. If you smoke like me, dude, it's already been 20 minutes, and this thing is still huge, you know. You'll definitely get your money's worth. So a box of 10 for $160. That's not bad at all. Construction's great. Holding up fine. What's up, baby?
Did you let Bruno in?
Yeah.
He's gonna sit in the shit in the mom's house.
Oh, he was going crazy.
Are you gonna give it out soon?
Oh, yeah, when I'm done.
Alright, the beef and fruits, you gotta clean it up.
Alright.
After the door's open.
Alright, let's see. It's been a while. I was kind of worried about smoking it too, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, it's an intimidating looking cigar. Just by looks, you're like, oh, damn, dude. Because you know you have to set aside a good amount of time to smoke it, you know? And I'm kind of in that where I don't have too much time. So I'm going to try to just kind of keep puffing on it. And hope that by the time I got to go, it's done, you know? It's a good one. The Triquitraca is El Boogie's favorite, Mi Querida. That's the red band, huh? The red band is a Triquitraca. I haven't had that one either, just because, I don't know, Mi Queridas don't really grab my attention. I had a blue, Mi Querida blue, wasn't a fan of it. So I was just like, I'm all right off of the red and the black. That's just me, though. How do you know which Mi Querida is which? Just by the colors. Yeah, the black obviously is the black, Mi Querida black. The red is the Triquitraca. The blue, I think it's just called the blue. They have different Vitola names. Like this is the black Sakakan. There's the black Papa Saka. The blue has a few different names too. The Triquitraca, I'm not sure the Vitola names on that one. And I know there's a green band that I don't know if it's just called the Mi Querida Green or if it's called something else. Also, I don't know if the Mi Querida Triquitraca is the size of the red or if the red band is actually just called Triquitraca. So there's a bunch of things I'm not 100% sure how to answer that question. So Sam just sent me a Mi Querida, and I don't know which one it is. What color is the band? And that'll pretty much, you go from there. Too occupied with tortas. TT. Let the tortas go and you will have more time. 100%. 100%. Well, I've been spending time mostly with family, so. But there are some tortillas in my family. Okay, so Tiki Traca is the red band, but there's different vitolas. All right. All right, I clicked that one already. Sorry about that. I was trying to go with. Damn it. You smoke / like the Wagashi or the blue? Yeah, I've smoked the Sobremesa, the Brulee, which is the brown band, I believe. I smoked the blue and I smoked the Wagashi. I smoked all those. The Brulee, I wasn't a big fan of. The brown band. The blue was decent. It was a good cigar. I don't know, man. I guess I did like it, but I wouldn't really pick that thing up again, to be honest. So did I like it enough? I guess not. The Wagashi, surprisingly, I liked better. My favorite out of those three is the Wagashi. I do like the Wagashi. It's a tasty fucking cigar. And it has a sweetening cap. So I know there's this whole debate that there isn't. There is. There's a sweetening cap on that shit. There's no way it doesn't have a sweetening cap. I mean, what are we doing, you know? Put your freaking lips on that thing and tell me it's not sweetened. It's a fucking sweetened cap. That was rude as fuck. I mean, you gotta call a spade, sis, you know? We're all officially torta pounders. So TT says the Tiki Traca is just a stronger version of the blue. I wasn't a fan of the blue to begin with. So if there's a stronger version of that, no go, brother. And Hero says, yeah, let me just pull it up then. Yeah, the Sakakan is sort of intimidating, but it's actually a warm and flavorful without too much spices or strength. It's a nice, big comfort cigar for me. That's what I'm kind of getting off of this. It is intimidating looking, but warm and flavorful is a great way to describe the cigar. It's a nice balance, you know? And there's not a lot of spice or strength to it. That's exactly what you're 100% right on that. I agree. And then TT says, how many BJs do you think Sakakan is getting at PCA? I mean, I think he's getting it from every angle, you know? That fool's cock is probably occupied with someone else's mouth, so he's getting it from the back, the front, everywhere. I like the Wagashi the best. Yeah, I mean, when it came out, a lot of people were saying no, and a lot of people love the blue. There's a lot of people that love the blue, saying the blue's like the best one. The Wagashi came out, they're like, nah, it's not good. But now, a lot more people are gravitating toward the Wagashi more than the blue. So who knows? Who knows what's going on? Some people still stand on 10 toes when it comes to the blue. I'm just a Wagashi guy. What can I say? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Wagashi, you know? It's like, what are you going to do? The people have spoken. If she ain't 280, she ain't a lady. That's right, she's a little girl. That makes you guys pedophiles, you fuckers. TT smoked a Tyson Gurkha yesterday, 7x60. You got that oral fixation, huh, TT? Oh, yeah, baby. 3 in a row? That is fire, huh? 2 in a row is heating up. 3 is fire. If I remember correctly, is that the beer pong rules? I haven't played beer pong in such a long time, bro. And you would think that I'd be good at beer pong. I'm not that good at it. People are like, "Oh man, you could just like reach over and dunk it." I mean, obviously, but we play elbows, we play fingertips. You know, you can't be doing that. People are just making dumb tall jokes. What up, Sean? How you doing, Sean? Welcome to the ritual, brother. I think it's your first time in here, so thank you for stopping by, dude. Solita Red is money. Tired of the limited hype, though. Of the limited hype. As opposed to unlimited hype? I don't understand that. I mean, whatever Sokka comes out with, there's always going to be hype just because of the whole the fan base that he has, in my opinion. There's just a bunch of people who they just love Sokka and his blend and who he is, I guess. So anything he comes out with is going to be hyped, and if it's not great, then yeah, it's going to let you guys down. So, I mean, I just say take every blend with a grain of salt, you know, with an open mind. But yeah, there is a lot of hype behind Sokka, so you're going to get that with a bunch of his drops, and a lot of it might be underwhelming. What the hell is a Wagashi? A Wagashi is the green band, the Sober Mesa Wagashi. It's the green band that they made in collab with Cigar Dojo. Wagashi Washita. Let me see. It was rough when I made it through NBA Jam. It was NBA Jam. I wasn't a big video game person, so. And it wouldn't be NBA for me either. I don't think I've ever. What is that basketball game? Where you had like hot sauce. It was like a basketball game, but it was like a dude with the afro. There was a dude named Hot Sauce, I think. What was that game called? It might have been NBA Jam. That might have been that game, you know? I forgot, but it was just like a bunch of. It wasn't traditional basketball rules. They were just doing a bunch of alley-oops and crazy-ass dunks and crazy-ass globetrotter moves. Was it NBA Street? Is Omar right? Was it NBA Street? I played that, but, I mean, I sucked at it. My cousins would just beat me at that game all the time. NBA Street. NBA Street. Don Derma, limited stuff. Okay. So that's what you mean by limited hype. It's saying that there's only a limited amount of cigars, so it is hyped up because you got to get it while it lasts. Okay, I get you now. I 100% understand what you mean now. I mean, yeah, dude, but that's just like a great marketing strategy anyway. It could be a little bit of both. It could be like, oh, here's a marketing strategy where you got to get it while it's good because there's only a certain amount. Some people do that on purpose. Give me a second because I'm just talking and I'm not smoking this thing. I'm never going to finish it. So some people do that on purpose, but maybe in tobacco it's different because in the clothing world, you only make like a certain amount. Like, okay, this drop is only limited to a certain amount of pieces, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, they're never making it again. So it makes it like an exclusive piece where it is hype around it because if you got it, you got it. If you don't, too bad. You're never gonna see this drop again. You know, which is a good strategy in my opinion when it comes to streetwear. Now, I don't know if the same applies for tobacco because obviously there's more garments readily available than there is tobacco crops. I would assume so. So maybe it's limited in the sense of how much tobacco you have to actually make a cigar, or are some people actually, do they have enough tobacco to drop more, but they just wanted to sell it for a certain price bracket with that limited piece so that it sells faster and it's a for sure sale. It could, I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is behind that, but regardless, you're right. There is hype behind a limited amount of cigars or a limited amount of any merchandise, really. Catching up. Okay, Edgar says apparently wagashi is a Japanese confectionery dessert. Oh, you're asking like what the definition of wagashi is? Sorry, I thought you meant the cigar. So the wagashi is sweet. It has a sweetened cap. That's what I think, but it is a sweet cigar too. Yes. Sweet tip Edgar. How'd you know they call me that? Yo, yo, yo. Corojo wrapped on Carlos. Thoughts? Any other PCA new you interested in? I don't pay attention to PCA. That's just me. I'm not really up to what's dropping, what's not. I just kind of wait, find what I like, smoke with what I got. If I like something, I'll pick up more, and I'll get to whatever new stuff is coming out eventually, or I won't. So I'm not one that pays attention to the new drops and what's coming out, what's hyped. I don't know. I'm not. I guess I'm not just as I don't nerd out about cigars in that sense of what's new as of lately. When I started, sure, because I was like, oh, what's coming out? I'm just finding out about all these cigars, so I got to find out what's coming out. Now, I'm not really interested in what's new. I'll get to it eventually. I'll watch reviews. If I see something that I like with someone who matches up with my palate, aka Carpi, then I might check it out. But I'm not really interested in any new stuff that's coming out right now. Yeah. Well, thank you for whoever shared it. I'm assuming it's Edgar. So thank you, Edgar, for doing that, for sharing it in the CUD. Yeah, when I started, first 20 minutes was just pretty much Edgar in here, Edgar and my cousin. So I was like, that is weird. How come like it's taking a little longer for the ball to roll? Or now I have my usual numbers, 10, 12 people, which is amazing for me. But at first it was like just 2 people in the beginning. So it is weird. I don't know why there was no notification sent. I don't really look into that stuff either. But I mean, you guys are here. You guys are queer. So we're all here having a good time now. So thank you. So probably Edgar who shared it. I appreciate you, bro. Edgar's like, it's fucking weird in here without anybody. So let me invite everyone else. Anything over 60 is too big, in my opinion. I probably won't go over 60. And a compact 60, yeah, it might be 60, but that 6 though doesn't really feel like a 60. The Plasencia 602, but that is a 60. But it's packed so tight that it doesn't feel like it. But anything over 60, I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing at that point? Papa Peter. The sun is blazing on me, damn it. This one's thanks to you, Peter. I'm doing this for science. And also because I like to talk shit, I got to be able to back it up. So if I want to talk shit about Dunbarton, god damn it, I got to smoke Dunbarton. All right. Pretty much caught up with the comments. Perfect. I don't know what this is about, but I mean, if there's a party, can I join? You know? And I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. That's what it's about, you know? Community. Because apparently, no notifications. YouTube's out to get me. This fool says wild shit sometimes. Shadow ban. So I appreciate you, man. And there he is. Don't think I'm ignoring you, brother. What's up, Sal? Sorry about that. I see you in here, bro. Stay hydrated, my friends. Cheers. Let's recover on this beautiful Sunday. So far, I had a great weekend. So far I had a great weekend. I'm filled with a bunch of cool stuff. Got my daughter into like some ballet classes for now. Also, she's doing like a little gym thing called My Gym on the weekends too. So yesterday was ballet and carne asada, and then today was the gym, My Gym, which is kind of like a gymnastics gym but for toddlers. It teaches them a lot of like hand-eye coordination and go through a bunch of obstacles and balance beams and stuff like that. But obviously they're not teaching them how to like do flips and shit there. I mean, they're 2 years old, you know? So a bunch of that stuff. So a bunch of family stuff. Went to go eat, went to Costco, did the whole thing. So now I get to relax, smoke a cigar before I have to go to work, you know? So get to hang out in here with you guys. Dude, it's 45 minutes already, and look how long I have left. This is insane. Any good food lately? And how were the poops? Running joke. Have I talked about that on here? How like for me it's always an emergency. Did I let you guys in on that or no? That's a whole nother topic, bro. And it can get real weird in here if you guys wanted to, you know? I mean, you guys know me. I'm an open book. So if you're really asking, I'll tell you, bro. I'll fucking tell you. All right? But you're going to find out some weird shit about me that you probably would be better off not knowing. Full disclosure. But any good food lately? Yeah. We had the carne asada yesterday. So bomb-ass macaroni salad, bomb-ass Spanish rice, bomb-ass beans. I don't even like beans, but good beans. Some good chicken that my dad made. Italian sausage that was like soaked in beer, I guess. Like it's not battered, but it's just like poke holes in the sausage, let the beer soak it, so let the sausage soak up some beer and then grill it. Drunken sausage, I guess. Drunken Italian sausage, which was good. And some carne asada, you know. My dad got down with some carne asada. That's always good. It's always comfort food, you know. And then this morning I had some pan con pollo, some pupusas revueltas con loroco, some quesadilla. That's a bread. Some people, I mean, for other cultures, quesadillas are tortilla with cheese. Not what I'm talking about. It's like it's a pastry, a sweet bread, if you will, with some coffee. Comfort, man. Comfort food, really. This fool said the Edgar haircut. I take offense. I mean, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are playing with fire over here, dude. I don't like beans. Stop lying. I honestly don't, bro. As a frijolero, I'm just not. I'm not a fan of beans, you know? Either way you make them, not a fan of them. The only way I'll probably eat them is if they're licuados with like a desayuno típico with some plátano frito, queso con crema. My uncle calls it desayuno anatómico, which is the breakfast of anatomy, you know, chorizo con huevo. So I'll eat some beans like that, but I'll have to have tortilla with it. And I'm not even a big tortilla fan too. So it's just like, not a big fan of tortillas. I mean, if it's tacos, sure. But my family grew up eating tortillas with everything, bro. And I'm just like, I'm good. It's just going to fill me up for no reason. Like, I don't need those extra carbs, you know? Although I could probably use them, but whatever. But yeah, I'm not lying. And also, I'm racist against my own people. Mexicans piss. They're some of the most annoying group of people, you know? So, very prideful. I'm mainly talking about Dodger fans, you know? Dodger, Raider fans, usually Mexicans. Those people suck. So do I like beans? Not really, dude. Not really. Boiled in beer. All right, thank you, sis. There you go. There it is. I mean, what can I say? I'm glad you're understanding now, you know, that there is no real logic to what I say. What's up, my dog? Cali Cigars from the Bay. All right, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's probably the only way you'll get me to eat them, but not the black ones. Again, not a racist thing. Not a racist thing with this one. Those just suck. Is it a coincidence? You be the judge. I don't care, dude. I was born in America. I'm a proud American. What are you gonna do? Oh no, my Latino card is revoked. Big whoop. When has it ever got me anything, you know? I'm fucking American, dude. Casamiento? I mean, when do we really eat that now, though, sis? Like, I could order it at the restaurant that I go to, but I never do, you know? Casamiento is good. It's nice. It is good with certain dishes. I was never against casamiento, you know, but am I ordering it? Am I eating it these days? Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right, where are we? Where are we? Stogie Society was struggling one night, so I asked the question how many dumps he takes in a day, because based on the vibes, he would have laughed a little and answered it once Ugo finally asked it. They were struggling one night. I mean, that happens, dude. That happens, you know? It's not easy doing these live streams. I mean, yeah, sometimes you just fucking run out, dude. And sometimes you're just checked out. You're like, damn, I gotta do a live stream right now. Like, fuck, what am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna say? Sometimes there's just dull moments, you know, where there's only 2 people in here, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to talk about right now? You know, what am I supposed to tell Edgar right now? You know, so I mean, I get it. There's sometimes it's just gonna be that way. You know, it's just ends up happening. So I guess poop is a great topic. You know, the guest chuckled and answered. Well, there you go. There you go. You guys broke the ice. You know. The beans from that El Salvadorian place that you hooked me up with were really different, but very good. You see those? That's probably like the only type of beans I'll actually eat. But then again, I don't ever finish those beans either. Because those are called they call them licuados, where they're just, it's pretty much just, it's all runny, you know? It's just liquefied beans. All right, where were we? Sure, there's more that I haven't caught up with, so. Popcorn is the best jelly bean. I wouldn't say that either, though. Sometimes it's rough, so the chat has to help keep her going. Happens sometimes, and sometimes the guest is on board. Vlad the Psalm is great with reading the comments. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not gonna lie. My first impression of Vlad when he came on the infamous Smoke Show when he was a rep for Lampert, wasn't a fan, dude. Wasn't a fan. I'm just like, I get it. You're there to represent a brand, but bro, shut the fuck up for a second, you know? Like, he just wouldn't stop. And that's what he's there for. He's the guest, so he's the one supposed to be doing a lot of the talking. But I was like, bro, give it a breather. Like, let somebody else say something, please. That was my first impression. Having met the dude, had the opportunity to, I had to go work. I'm sure he's a great guy, you know? And I haven't really seen much of his other appearances, but I'm sure he's a dope dude. He's in the cut. I'm sure he's a dope-ass dude. Just my first impression was just like, it was rough for me. That's just my opinion, you know. Again, I'm very opinionated. It's no offense. It's just my observation. Don't trip, bro. Don't even trip. What's good, Fred? I'm in the middle of watching your review of the White Church show. I got called out. You know, I was watching the review while I'm out with the family. She's like, "Hey, you're being an iPad kid." I was like, "Fuck, all right, sorry, Fred. Put you away." Boom. So I'll finish it later. So far, I got to the part where you're talking about how much of vanilla cream is on it, that cashew note, you know. So it's just like, it's getting good. It's getting good. And you're like first third into it, so I already know it's gonna get so much fucking better, dude. That final third of that cigar, oh fuck, man, it's something special. So I'm excited for that one. Hey, bro, I get it. I'm Korean. Who doesn't eat kimchi? Yeah, you mean? I know what you mean, dude. I mean, I love kimchi. Kimchi fried rice. Put some kimchi with that barbecue. You know, there's a bunch of good things you could do with kimchi. I eat kimchi on its own. It smells a little off, but it's fucking tasty. So same thing with me. You know, just a Latino who doesn't like beans. It's not that I can't stand them. I'm just not a fan of them. You know, I'm like, I could go without them. My burritos, no beans. If I'm eating a burrito, no beans. No beans in my burrito, please. That's it. Just pretty much just a little bit of rice, a lot of meat, some cilantro cebolla, and throwing a bunch of salsa and a lot of lime on that bitch. That's how I like my burritos. No beans, please. Lettuce, some rice, some pork belly, chili crisp, and kimchi. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. lettuce and some rice, pork belly, chili crisp. Yeah, I haven't tried it with that exact way, but I mean, if I'll go to, God damn it, I'm gonna get some color out here tonight, boys. I'm gonna get some fucking color out here. Oh, look, I already got it. Freaking farmers, huh? Low key though, not looking too bad. That construction be kicking in, huh? All right, that's enough. That's enough of that. What the hell am I doing? What the fuck do I think I am, dude? These are fucking toothpicks right here. Got some chopsticks right here, boy. Sorry about that. The ADHD just kicked in hard. So I haven't had it like that, how Carpy's saying it, with lettuce, rice, pork belly. But if I go to a Korean barbecue spot, then yeah, I'll have it. I'll do like some rice paper, do a little bit of rice paper, throw some kimchi on there, spicy bulgogi, with some of that the steak. Fuck, what is it called? Is it called steak sauce? That like sweet sauce that kind of has like the jalapeno in there. It's probably called steak. I forgot what it's called, dude. I'm blanking right now. Because they have the sesame oil, which is like salty, that I like with the brisket. But if you go like both spicy bulgogi, spicy kalbi, then it's real nice with that sweet steak sauce. I think it's called steak sauce. I don't know. Damn, a lot of self-hatred in the chat. I mean, this is the ritual, bro, so we keep it real. A lot of self-loathing, it just is what it is, dude. We keep it real over here, man. Contrary to what the most people might say, Kimchi with pork belly and rice is fire. All right, Fred. Hey, I could do that with some other stuff, but straight up right off the banchan, I'm good, dog. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what banchan is, but I kind of understand what you're saying. So, next week's ritual: Cuban cigar paired with a Cuban sandwich. I mean, I'll do like a cafecito, I don't want to eat a whole sandwich. What is this, like a mukbang? You want me to turn this into a mukbang? You sick fuck, Cali Cigars, you dirty man. You want to see me stuff my face, huh, you fucking pervert? I see what you're trying to do, man. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans just for you. Yeah, man. I mean, come on, dog. Come on, dog. You already know, bro. It's all love, bro. It's all love. Type shit. That part. Did I use that right? Did I say it right? Am I cool now, guys? Type shit. That part. Equals heaven. I mean, they're both good, but I wouldn't want to do at the same time, They're both good individually. Plus, I haven't found a really good spot over here that could do a really good Cuban sandwich. I mean, you have Porto's, but that's all right, Porto's is all right, but it's not like you go to Miami and get one of or Florida in general, Tampa, Florida, and get a Cuban sandwich over there. Now we're talking. See, I'm not the only one. I knew I wasn't the only one, bro. See, you just gotta stand on 10 toes with whatever the fuck you gotta say and really believe, and you'll see you have people behind what you gotta say. My shit's blazing, bro. Fuck. You'll see that you have people that actually that fuck with what you gotta say. That you're not the only one that's fucking crazy out here, My motherfucking dude. What's up, Eric? God damn it, man. Thank you guys for being here, bro. All right, everybody's on this Cuban cigar sandwich train, huh? Speaking about fucking poop, that's the one that gave me the runs. It probably was just me early on in my journey. I'm gonna move this shit because this shit's fucking getting cooked. Let's see if hopefully I don't drop my water. Fuck, why'd I do this? Oh god. All right, there we go. That shit gave me the Bee Gees, bro. Fuck, I'm blazing up in this bitch. That shit gave me the Bee Gees. It was early on. I probably didn't eat right. Halfway to the cigar, bro. Bee Gees had to hit the bathroom with the runs. It was that cigar. And I had like a joke that said that the God of Fire, some joke about how now I have a fear of God because of it. Some play on words like that. It was funny at the time. It's weird that the Don Carlos is a Sumatra and the Carlito is Cameroon, though. That is weird. That is weird. That for the God of Fires, they did the Sumatra for the Don Carlos and the Carlitos of Cameroon. It should have been kind of opposite because the dad, Don Carlos, is the one who has the Cameroon blend, right? And Carlitos made the Edición de Aniversario with an Opus wrapper of that blend. I don't know. It's probably the wrong blend. It's probably, but that cigar to honor his father. So they should have done the Cameroon for the Don Carlos. I agree with that. See, I'm a little bit of a nerd, just not as much as you foos. Where am I at? 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 God damn. All right. I don't know what everyone is laughing at, but Connoisseur Eric. What did Eric say? Oh, okay. Same thing with the Cuban cigars. I knew it. I fucking knew it. You see, I'm glad you guys could roll with the punches of these jokes, man. Because some people will be like, what the hell? This guy's weird. But you guys just start laughing it off and say, take my money off of the OnlyFans joke. So thank you guys for playing along, you know? Oh, shit. We're at the hour mark already. We're already at the hour mark. 2:22. Fuck it, dude. We're having an okay time. Huh? We're having some fun. I usually like to keep them to an hour and just shut it off and go in the cud, but I got this much cigar left, dude. It's just like a whole fucking other cigar. It's probably still 6 inches right here, dude. I mean, a little shy of 6 inches. Probably like 5.5. And I'm familiar with that size, so. Carpi, you would think a Cuban sandwich would overwhelm the profile of most Cuban cigars. Having them at the same time seems wasteful. That's what I'm saying, dude. I wouldn't do them at the same time, you know? With the pickles and stuff like that, and the ham and the pork, you know? It's just like, I don't think that complements it. They're both good individually, but I wouldn't want to mix them. That's just me. That's just me, bro. I guess it's not just me, because Carpi agrees. You know what? I have had that. The one on Ventura Boulevard. I have had Versailles. A bit too much cheese for me on them. A bit too much. It's too cheesy for me. Too cheesy for me. Over there in Tampa, everything's just thinly sliced and it's not overwhelming, you know? And then a Cuban sandwich over there is kind of like a snack, where Versailles makes it a fucking meal, you know? Like after you eat that one, you're fucking done. You're like, holy shit, I'm stuffed. So to me, a Cuban sandwich should just be a sandwich in the sense of where it is good. It's just not my favorite. Tampa, Florida does it right, in my opinion. Cirque du Soleil, I don't know what that reference is, but I'm sure it's a funny one. I see what you did there. This fool said fucking. The fucking BB guns. It is, bro. You have to have at least, I think, like, what, 16-inch arms to go sleeveless out here. So, you're 100% right. It is illegal for me to go sleeveless in California. You got to have at least some type of arms, you know? My shits are fucking skinny little. Look at these things. Holy, look at these things, dude. What are these? Little tiny things. But damn, my skin looks, look at that radiating off of the sun. It looks beautiful. Look at this Latino skin, bro. I might not eat beans, but look at this skin, brother. I mean, I'll go a little longer. Since most people came late, I'll do this. I'll go an extra 20 minutes just because it took 20 minutes for more than 2 people to get in here. So, I mean, thank you, Edgar, for inviting everybody. 100% it is. Yes, it is. If everyone that came 20 minutes after I started, I'm not saying it's anyone's fault. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, this is a SoccerCon, bro. I talk a lot of shit about Dunbarton, so I want to be able to back it up. And I must say, Hero put it the best. Hero, if you're still here, what did you say again? You said something about, I don't want to scroll back. You said something about like how it's kind of a flavorful, warm cigar. You put it in really good words where I was just like, yeah, that makes sense. Am I being wowed by the cigar? No. But I am wowed in the sense of I thought the cigar was going to be really offensive on the palate, and it's not. So I am surprised. I'm like, oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. But am I wowed in the sense of like, this is such an amazing cigar? Not for me. SoccerCon for sure. Okay, so it is good, and it's not boring. That's the thing. It is good, and it's not boring. Like, it is a good blend. I get it. But it's just not really, like, in my wheelhouse of stuff that I like. This is a good one, though. I'm sure it's one of the good ones. This is the one that Peter gave me, like, a year ago, maybe, in that bomb. So he's had it prior to a year ago. Because I know, I mean, it's probably aged a little bit. I don't know what year this is from. I'm guessing this is maybe a 23. So, because I got it in 24. So I'm guessing this is a 2023, mi querida. Peter, if you're still here, you maybe correct me on that. But I'm sure it's one of the good ones because it's not a bad cigar. I've never had a real Philly cheesesteak. I'm sad to say that the only Philly cheesesteak that I've really had is out here in this little restaurant called Charlie's Philly's Cheesesteak, which is in the mall or in a strip mall somewhere. Never been to Philly, so I cannot answer that question, brother. Again, who's pairing sandwiches with cigars, man? What are you guys doing, you fat fucks? Okay, the one in LA is legit. Medianoche is the snack Cuban sandwich. Okay. Yeah, because those foods. God. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look what almost fell out of there. We don't want that to fall out. Look at this fucking beauty. Trying to get all my shit out of the sun, though, dude. Everything's cooking right now. Everything is cooking right now. So I'll probably have to check out that one then. Oh, fucking A, dude. I mean, I would have never have thought of that, dude, because I'm insecure, man. I don't got guns, bro. I'm skinny. I'm fucking skinny, dude. But I am getting a bit stronger through this construction shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel myself getting stronger with this shit, so it's cool. I would ask Fred. I mean, I'm sure Fred already answered that question, maybe, but I would ask Fred. I have this thing, which is okay. Actually, this one kind of sucks, dude. I'm not gonna lie, because it's not spring loaded. This thing isn't like spring loaded. Like you have to like literally lift it up yourself manually. This V cutter, I don't ever use it. The one I do use, I mean, it's not like a spring loaded. You know what I mean, though. This one's pretty freaking good. This one's pretty freaking good, brother. This is the Xife. You got your straight cut, your V cut. This one cuts really good. You got a punch cut down there, and then it quadruples as a little. Oh! Why'd I do that? Like as a little fucking cigar holder. So that's a good one. I like it. It's built really nice, sturdy. I've had it for I think a couple years already, so still sharp. I mean, come on, dude. Like you got it all here, brother. You got it all. Obviously, you go to the spots where, like what I'm saying, like pizza for New York or Cuban sandwiches for Florida or cheesesteaks for Philly. I mean, obviously you go there, but we're pretty fucking close here, dude. We're pretty close here. The sushi is fucking amazing here. The mariscos is fucking amazing. The seafood's amazing here. Great Korean food, great Indian food. Dude, the Indian food here is fucking amazing. Um, Vietnamese food out here is amazing. Korean food out here is amazing. Persian food out here is fucking amazing. Mediterranean food is amazing out here. Like Guatemalan food, Salvadorian food, Mexican food. What else? What else do you want, dude? The barbecue here is pretty good. Obviously, you go anywhere in the South, it's probably shit on anything we have here, but it's pretty fucking good barbecue over here too. You know what I'm saying? So Japanese barbecue. LA, man. LA food scene is just fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous, dude. I love it. I love it here, man. Talk all the shit you want, but I mean, look at this beautiful weather. Give me this beautiful color. Wonderful food. What else do you want, you know? What up, Sosa? Yeah, dude. Fucking Ritual Marathon. Sorry, guys. Fucking big ass cigar. Still got a good amount of people in here, for me at least, so. Oh, what did I do? Oh, god damn it, dude. Damn, I'm that far behind, huh, guys? Sorry about that. I'm talking so much, the shit went out. One of my favorite Dunbartons. Yeah, this is a fan favorite of a lot of people's, I feel like. A lot of people have a good thing to say about this. Like what Carpy said, though, you could get a good one or a bad one where it's really boring. I don't think this is a boring cigar by any means. Linear, I can see that. I can see how it's linear. And for being such a big cigar, to be linear kind of does suck. But it's a good thing it doesn't suck the whole way through. It's a good cigar. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, yeah, it's linear and it's huge, which sucks. But if it's a cigar that sucks and it's linear throughout the whole experience, then fuck, you're in for a long time. That's not a good time. Obviously, I didn't say that. It didn't come out the best way. Sometimes I have a hard time articulating my words. I'm sorry. I don't know what that's referring to, but I'm here for it. Okay, you guys talking about Sokka. I see you now. All right, so Charlie's is a good sandwich for a chain. I think they're good, bro. I think they're good. Obviously, I haven't had a real one, so I'll probably be like, this is garbage compared to it. But I think, and surprisingly, their fucking wings are good too. I said it, bro. Charlie's wings are fucking fire. I like them better than Wingstop. I like them better than Hot Wings Cafe. So I'm crazy. I mean, you should gift them all back to him. Bro, I got you something. You should give them all back to him with some like other ones. Like throw it in a bomb. Just like here. He's like, aren't these the ones I gave you? I was like, oh no, bro, I got some myself, so I wanted to return the favor. I don't know. Or just tell him straight up, hey, bro, these are fake, bro. Get a different source, homie. Never been to Philly. I've been to New York, but I don't really have too much of like. I go to New York. Do I go for pizza? I'm eating pizza in New York. That's all I'm eating, bro. Every day I'm eating pizza. I don't care. I'm hitting up different pizza spots every single day, for lunch and for dinner. Breakfast, I'll have something kind of clean. I have my little iced Americano from, fuck, what was it called? I think it was called Gumption, that coffee shop, Gumption. That iced Americano is so fire there. Just, that's it, iced Americano. Do you want any sweetener, any cream? No, just give it to me straight. Iced Americano, baby. It's so good there. Gumption. If you're ever in New York, Gumption, that coffee shop, iced Americano. It has to be going like this. Like that, you know? I said it to, there you go. Here's a great way. Thank you, Hero. Thank you. This is a great way to sum up this Mi Querida Black Sokka Con. It's intimidating, but a warm and flavorful without too much spices or strength. It's a nice, big comfort cigar. I think that's a great way to describe this cigar. But it's not like fucking wow, you know? Like, it's just a good cigar, which is not bad. Construction builds, real usable strength, not gym strength or vanity muscles. I had a power lifter on my crew framing once that was always cooked after a few hours in the day, no endurance. Yeah, of course. I mean, like, you go to the gym and like work out and like get like fucking toned and ripped, but you're not necessarily that strong, you know? Fucking framing and stuff like that, or even like right now we're setting up a bunch of like hangers, trapeze hangers for like the conduit runs that we're doing, like pretty high up in the ceiling, and we're working around like the pipe fitters and the sprinkler guys who are literally right in our fucking run. So I have to go like between pipes and have to use my core strength because I'm bent over a weird way and like have to use like the fucking roto hammer, a big ass rotor hammer in a weird angle where my shoulder hurts, but you're using your core and you're like bent and your neck is fucking bent. I have to take off my hard hat. So to use strength in those weird ass positions does build like real usable strength where like I do feel myself getting a lot stronger, or like even carrying all this material. It's not light, you know, carrying your fucking tool belt with you, and it does get heavy sometimes. I do a bad job of just carrying the tools that I need. I'll just carry all my tools. For journeymans and foremans are like, word of advice, just use the tools that you need, because in the long run, bro, you're gonna fuck up your back, you know. So I'm trying to, but I'm stubborn, and I'm just like, I'll just take everything, and if I need anything, I have it, you know. So it is building a lot of strength. That's like you say, it is real usable strength. So, and I feel it, but I also feel a lot of pain sometimes in my lower back. I feel like I may be getting a fucking hernia like right here because I feel like some pain there that I usually don't feel. So I feel like I might be getting a hernia. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, bro, this thing is dope, bro. This thing is fucking dope. Made in China, but it's built fucking sturdy, bro. Dude, I had some soul food out here. It was called Hood Baby Soul Food. Hood Baby Soul Food. I had some collard greens. Uh, had some beef ribs. Some what else did I get? Some candied yams. I'm picturing it in my head right now. Some candied yams, some cornbread, some beef ribs. I said that already. And I had one other thing. I think it was chicken. Bro, those fucking beef ribs gave me some of the worst food poisoning I've ever had. And I said, fuck soul food. So I'm taking a break off of that. I mean, fuck Hood Baby Soul Food. I said it. Fuck Hood Baby Soul Food. But it is what it is, bro. It happens, you know? It happens sometimes. So I'll give it a shot in the South. But over here, I'm not touching fucking soul food, bro. Y'all could have that. I hear you construction guys like getting bent over in weird ways. I mean, we're just used to it, bro, you know? We're just used to it. So, and we're strong in those positions too. So, I mean, what's up, bro? I'm a power bottom. Come at me, dog. Whatever angle you want it at, homie. In the words of Pity Pablo, I could put it in your shit. I could do anything you can handle. You know what I'm saying? Freak a leak. Usable. He said real usable strength. So we take that strength and we use it in real life situations. I'm telling you, Nick, come over to Cali in the West Coast, bro. I got you. This fool said hernia is just a part of the process. If you don't have a hernia jammed back into you and mesh installed by 40, did you even build anything? Like, dude, fuck that. I hear you, but I'm like, fuck all that, bro. Like, I don't want a fucking hernia by the time I'm 40, dude. I just don't. I'm trying to do it like the right way, have proper form, but sometimes there is no fucking proper form when you have to be bent over in weird ways. You know what I'm saying? I agree with Nick that the peak for Saka smokes are better than less fat and but still fat Saka cigars. I hear you guys. I hear you guys. Pity Pablo. I haven't heard that in forever. Not a judgment, just an observation. I hear you, Nick. I hear you, Nick. I'm over here saying things twice. Now, I'm just doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying, bro? We using that strength, bro. Sure it is, Sean. Sure it is. You've been using that roto hammer, huh, Sean? But not the tool, that position. Fucking spinning while jamming, huh? I keep it PG on here, bro. I keep it PG compared to what's really on my mind, man. That's all I'll say, all right? I spare you guys, to be honest. I keep it PG on the ritual. See, that's what I'm talking about. The reach around. So I'm in you, right? I'm in you from the back, but I reach around, so it feels like I'm kind of like jerking myself off through you. You get what I'm saying? Or if you're doing a solo, just strap it on your heel, a little strap on the heel, a little bit of that action going on while, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you feel like you're bigger than you actually are. It feels like you're going through the person. It's pretty great. Yeah, wire pulling. That's what we're pulling for sure. You get them to put the biggest mesh disc that they can in, and then you're basically invulnerable for future hernias. All right. All right. So I'm guessing you already have that, huh, Carpy? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, yo! I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't think some of you. I mean, you guys already look at me a certain way, but if I really do that, you guys gonna look at me a different way, bro. I'm gonna end up all alone if I really commit to miss the nasty time on the ritual, bro. We're off the rails, dog. We're off the rails. What can I say? We're off the rails. That's the key word right there, bro. Inevitable. And I already have knee issues just from being tall. My knee grows, so that's just a tall issue. Yeah, we're over the time. We're 30 minutes over the time right now. So if you have any questions, get them in before I log out, and I'll answer them as truthfully as I can. Where's he at? I don't see him anywhere. Where's he at? I don't take requests, telephone requests. You got to be in here. No, but thank you, Hugo. I appreciate you, bro. Most of you don't know. How could you know? Hugo lets me use his StreamYard password, so I'm able to stream through both and see these comments. Thanks to Hugo. So I appreciate you, bro. Hugo is a good dude, despite how he may seem. He's actually a pretty decent person. Why do we drive on a parkway but park on a driveway? Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Why do we drive on a parkway but park on a driveway? Honestly, here's how dumb I am, dude. I never realized what we drive on was called a parkway. I know the band Parkway Drive. You want to talk about Parkway Drive? We could talk about Parkway Drive. You guys know about Parkway Drive? Have you guys heard about Parkway Drive? Are you guys a fan of Parkway Drive? But I didn't know that we drove on a parkway. That's how dumb I am. Nick can't take a joke. Damn, son. You know the difference between a joke and three dicks. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's doing it to himself. He's going to get married over there. It's like, bruh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous to do that to yourself. He's playing with fire. I'm pretty sure only you and I know about Parkway Drive in here. I don't know. There might be some people that might surprise us, I wouldn't be surprised if like two other people know about Parkway Drive. Hey, there you go. Welcome. See, Jonathan, man, fitting right in here, huh? Where we at? If there was a wall of dicks, all different shapes and sizes, what dick would Sosa choke on? None, because he's a pro. All right, all right. I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give that one to Sosa though, dude. That three dicks and a joke was pretty good. I mean, obviously none of these are original, you know, but that one I feel was a bit more on the clever side. This is a safe place, dog. This is a safe place. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. But it is an hour and 30 minutes into the ritual. I have a fucking Robusto to smoke still. Jesus Christ. I have to be at work at 4:30. It's 3 o'clock. I have an hour to smoke this. Less than an hour because I just have to get ready to go to work. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, hit me up on the fucking cud. If anyone wants to go in the cud, I mean, I'll be in there smoking this fucking thing, dude. Don't feel obligated to. I'll just be in there chilling, winding down this Robusto now. So join me in the cud. Don't join me. It's all good. I love all you guys. Thank you, Edgar, for getting the word out. I appreciate you, bro. This couldn't have been possible without you. So, and if you guys want, we go in the cut and talk all about the Opus 25th. You know, we could talk all the Opus and all the cigar talk because this was no cigar talk in here. You know, this was just all about dicks. So, I mean, it happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Your true passion tends to weigh out other conversations, you know. So I'm gonna end it off on this one. I love you, foos. Thank you so much for tuning into the ritual, for supporting the ritual, for hanging out with me, for hearing what I got to say. Even though, am I really saying anything? No, we're just shooting the shit and hanging out. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the cud. Peace. Love you too, Fred.